Today in Apple News, iPhone SE 2 specs, and the iPhone SE 2 might be real. Oh yeah, plus some more. I'm Skylar, let's get started. So, we're seeing a report from Ming-Chi about the iPhone SE 2, which is really exciting because since it's a coup report, we know it's bound to be a good one. He affirms the news we've heard last month about the iPhone SE being iPhone 8-like, so, kind of like the iPhone 8 here. And it will have newer internals, so maybe an A12, A13 processor with a couple gigabytes of RAM, which is a heck of a lot more than I've got right here. And it's pretty good deal there we're looking at with that iPhone SE 2. It'll be targeted at iPhone 6 owners, like me, because they're ready to upgrade, and I presume it would actually do pretty well with iPhone SE owners next year when their phone gets too old. And if you're wondering why I don't have an iPhone 7 anymore, maybe leave a comment down below and I might make a video about it. So the next thing we're going to talk about, it's a little bit of old news. This is the Airpods 2 or 3, don't even really know what they're going to call it. But these are noise cancelling AirPods, and this is a glyph that was found in the iOS 13.2 beta. It shows this possible design for AirPods that will have noise cancellation, and it's in fact even similar to other leaked images we've seen. So we could see this coming later this year, early next year. Who knows? They seem to be updating these AirPods really quickly. Now, this was some older news, but you could have heard about this and more breaking news as it happens on my Instagram, so check it out at real_Skylar. Now, this right here is one of the concepts for these new AirPod designs. I'm not a fan. It looks stupider than AirPods did when they were first released. It's terrible. I do not like it at all. And that's all. It just looks terrible because it's a terrible design. And I hope Apple changes it. On iOS 13, you can now ask Siri to play Spotify. That is if you have iOS 13. And this is Spotify adding in this feature now, not necessarily Apple. Apple did add the ability for other apps to do this, but Spotify is the one taking advantage of this feature, not Apple letting Spotify do this. Some iPhone 6Ss or 6S Pluses have an issue with powering on. It's a small amount between October 2018 and August 2019, so more recently purchased and manufactured ones. And the idea here is if you own a 6S or 6S Plus, you can go to this website. I'll have a link in the description. You can put in your serial number, see if it's affected. If it's affected, Apple will repair it for free. And you probably want to get it fixed because it could be a good fix to have. Instagram Threads, new app on iOS and Android for DMs with close friends. Kind of a little bit redundant from the normal Instagram app. But hey, if you want some more Mark Zuckerberg in your life, here's one more app to try out. So I know that iPhone channels like mine don't usually talk about Mac stuff. They just forget it. So I'm not going to tell you about macOS Catalina and how Catalina is out now, and that it has a bunch of new features like Apple Arcade, Sidecar, Screen Time, and Find My, and that it's a pretty cool operating system that I would upgrade to unless your machine unless you've got important stuff to do on your machine, then I'd maybe wait a little bit. But yeah, for now, I will say I'm Skylar. Thanks for watching.